ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Oh, it's always good to have these folks here. They've been here a time or two, and we are going to talk to Nancy Mills today and Rick Gibbs about the Clay County Cancer Crusaders. This is a wonderful organization, isn't it?
Yes.
This is a wonderful organization. If you don't know about it, or if you do know about it and want to learn more, this is going to be a good day to tell you about it, because they do an outstanding work. And I've got to. By the way, I pulled some pictures. By the way, so I know what you. I've got. They aren't that bad. Okay. They aren't that bad at all. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. We'll talk with those folks. Welcome here on May 10th, Tuesday, May 10th, 2022. Thank you so much. Now you're off the screen. Thank you so much. You can hope you enjoy it. We are watching us here on Channel 100 in Flora and in Louisville, and also on Channel 98 in Salem, or Channel 3, depending on how you get your Wabash. However you're watching it, we do appreciate you, and thank you so much for tuning in. What are some community events taking place today on Tuesday, May 10th? Well, over in Odin today, they have the Helping Hands Ministry Outreach. This is a drive-through food distribution. It's going to be at the Gospel Lighthouse in Odin, Illinois. That's at 1004 East Poplar Street in Odin. It's going to go today from 10 a.m. until noon. So if you're needing, if you need some food, need some products for your home, by all means, they're trying to help out over there in Odin. What else is going on today? It's a trivia night at the Tap Out Lounge. That's up in Effingham. I think it's on one of those Keller areas or something like that. There's a bunch of Keller stuff, right? Yeah, so if you find a Keller thing, it's going to be there. But this is trivia night. It'll go tonight from 7 p.m. till 9 p.m. It's free, it's fun, they say, and they also say it's always awesome. So how about that? You can have teams from 1 to 6 players, and that again starts tonight at 7 p.m. Open Newton. What's going on today? Well, this one you probably already know about it if you need to be there. At 2 p.m., it's the DUI risk education class. This is from today until Friday, 2 p.m. till 4:30 at the Jasper County Health Department. Pre-registration isn't required. It does guarantee you a spot in the class, and participants who have not completed your evaluation must also bring a copy with you. So there you go. This is if you need to go to that class, you know about it. Just kind of a reminder for you. What else is going on today? This is, ladies and gentlemen, National Shrimp Day. Each year on May 10th, folks, this is a day to recognize America's favorite seafood. Americans eat more shrimp than any other seafood. Of course, we also use the term prawn to loosely describe any large shrimp, sometimes known as jumbo shrimp. Some countries use the word prawn exclusively for shrimp. So if you're traveling around and you see the word prawn, that's going to probably mean shrimp for you. What are some popular North American shrimp dishes? My favorite, seafood gumbo, a stew or soup that's probably originated in southern Louisiana during the 1700s. Seafood gumbo typically consists of a strongly flavored stock, shrimp and crab meat, sometimes oysters, a thickener, and seasoning vegetables. And I always like to throw a little bit of... in my gumbo, like to have a little bit of sausage. Have the andouille sausage. Yeah.
I'll pass.
You'll pass?
Yeah.
Do you not like shrimp?
No.
Neither of you like shrimp?
No.
Wow, this is a terrible day for them. Wait till I get to the next one. It's going to be awful too for a while. No, it'll be fine. I'm going to keep talking about shrimp because I like it. Cooks categorize gumbo by the type of thickener used. You can use okra, Choctaw spice, a filet powder, or a roux, which is a French base made of flour and fat. Shrimp de Dijon, a specialty of Chicago. This is a casserole bowl of the whole peeled shrimp, blanketed in soft garlic and sherry-filled breadcrumbs. So that sounds pretty good. Restaurants often serve it as an appetizer or as a main course. That originated in the late 19th. I've never had shrimp Dijon, Dejonghhe. I've never had that. So yeah, all kinds of fun shrimp stuff. You see, there's 2,000 varieties of shrimp, and they live 1 to 7 years unless I'm in the neighborhood, and then they don't live very long at all. Yeah, so there you go. What else is going on today? This is, ladies and gentlemen, National Clean Up Your Room Day. Spring cleaners get their wish granted each year when National Clean Up Your Room Day arrives on May 10th. Children often dread this parent-appreciated day, though some years the observance does arrive with perfect timing for Mother's Day. Not this year, I guess, but yeah, it's always a good... See, now, you guys you're an adult. You never let your rooms get too out of shape, right?
I didn't.
Do you? He's looking around.
Don't ask my wife.
That's like me, you know. When you have to look to find the floor, that's when that. Oh, that's you have to look at. You have to do a little bit of searching for the floor from time to time. I understand.
Sometimes.
And if anybody cleaned his room up, he didn't deal with it very well. He said, I knew where everything was at.
I did.
I don't know how.
Well, yeah, I'm like you, Rick. I have no idea how I know where everything is, but that's where the pile of the relatively clean clothes are. This is the pile of the dirty clothes that I really need to launder. This is the pile of the relatively clean clothes that I've worn once and won't mind wearing again. And there's the clean pile. Right?
That sounds good to me.
Something like that.
Yeah, I can work with that.
I agree with you wholeheartedly. So get ready to declutter, folks. For everyone who waits for the right time to get started, that day has arrived. So how about that? You can have your kids help you out. This day helps garages, sheds, and cabinets see the light of day. Drawers, closets, and get under the bed thoroughly organized. Find ways to repurpose items around the house as well. Look for old things in new ways. Maybe you can use an old towel bar on your potting bench and hang S-hooks to store your tools. Broken dresser drawers can become bookshelves or under-bed storage. How many ways can you repurpose an unused wine rack? All kind of storage for towels in the bathroom, craft area for small tools. I tell you what, if you're doing all these things, you are clearly already organized. If you are reusing towel racks, you don't need to clean up your room. I would think that would be entirely unnecessary. What else is going on, folks, today? This is actually the day 2 of National Etiquette Week. National Etiquette Week provides folks the opportunity to practice good manners that may have been slipping away, bringing the common courtesy of a please and a thank you, or either a kindness associated with holding an open door helps slow the pace of the world. It's a reminder of the social interactions that seem to be fading away in a digital world. This was founded by National Etiquette Week was founded by Sandra Morissette all the way back in 1997, so 25 years ago for National Etiquette Week. What is going on television? What do you want to see on TV tonight? Good stuff. We've got Major League Baseball. Cardinals are at home. They've got the Baltimore Orioles in town. That'll be at 6:45. Kyle Bradish versus to be determined. Cardinals haven't named their pitcher yet. That'll be on Bally Sports Midwest, channel 140 through 142. The Guardians will be at the White Sox at 7:10. Cal Quantrill versus Lucas Giolito, NBC Sports Chicago, channel 643. And then later on in the evening, the Cubs will be at the Padres. Mike Clevenger pitching for the Padres. Cubs haven't decided who they're going to pitch. And again, that's at 8:40 tonight on Bally Sports, on Marquee, channel 597. 4 games in the NHL tonight. Everybody is 2-2. Each series is 2-2. Bruins at Carolina, followed by the Blues of the Wild, and those are on ESPN Channel 601. The Lightning are at the Leafs, followed by the Kings at the Oilers, and that's on ESPN2 Channel 638. Also, NBA playoffs, and they are all 2-2 in the games playing tonight. The Sixers at the Heat at 6:30 on TNT Channel 633, followed by at 9 o'clock Dallas at Phoenix. That's Rick Gibbs. This is Nancy Mills. We are going to come back. We're going to tell you all about all the things going on with the Clay County Cancer Crusaders. We'll do that right after these words. Do please stick around.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
From around Reiner.
Okay.
Now, my uncle, Dad's brother, lived in what is considered Flora Clay City. It's like a Flora address, Flora phone number, Clay City.
I got it.
School system thing.
That's cool. That's cool. We're just doing a little family treeing here, as that will actually apply in one of the things that we're going to talk about here in a little bit, right?
Okay.
Maybe.
Well, sure it will. When you're doing scrapbooking, you're basically keeping your family together.
If you scrapbook.
If you just scrap, well, that's a whole new story.
Scrap, that's if you scrap, that entirely different. Welcome back, Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. As over there is Rick Gibbs, here is Nancy Mills, and we are going to talk today about the Clay County Cancer Crusaders. It's been a little while, at least since Rick has been here, but you were here last year. I'm trying to think, right?
Yeah.
Let's tell everybody what the Clay County Cancer. I have the problem with that every time. CCCC, that's the easiest, yeah. The Clay County Cancer Crusaders are. Well, tell me what this organization is and what they do.
Well, we're just a group of volunteers who many of us used to work with the Relay for Life, which we branched off on our own. Mm-hmm. We raise money yearly, and at the end of the year, we split our funds between the local Clay County Cancer Support Group. We'll always get half, if not more, and then the other half will go to either the Siteman Cancer Center in St. Louis.
Okay.
The Crossroads Cancer Specialist based out of Decatur, which Dr. D, who has his satellite clinic out here at the CCH clinic, he comes there. He's affiliated with them.
Yeah.
And then the third place is the Bob Costas Pediatric Cancer Wing in St. Louis.
Oh, the Costas? Now, that's for children then, I guess.
Yes, yes,
I guess
and
the word pediatric makes that for children.
And sadly, we've had several children go there.
Well, that's part and parcel, par for the course, isn't it? As the dread disease. And throughout the course of the year, you guys raise funds.
Yes.
From time to time in different forms and fashions.
Yeah.
We'll show some of the giving out some of the funds here in a few minutes. I got a few pictures, but. Tell me a little bit about how long the Cancer Crusaders have been going on. How long you guys been fighting the good fight? Did you start?
I don't know. I forget.
Yes, we did.
You
Yes,
did start
yes,
it.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
What was the impetus? What was the genesis? What made you decide to put together?
We were having some issues. Support in the community was not great because of the type of event that the American Cancer Society tried to do.
Yeah.
That's the Relay for Life.
Right.
It was an overnight event, and they're just people did not want to come out and spend the entire night, and I wholly understand that.
Well, it was not even camping for the most part.
No.
The
The last
set up at a picnic table is
Yeah.
about what it amounted to.
The last year I did it, which was 2010, at 5 a.m. in the morning, right before closing ceremonies, there were 5 people at the park.
Boy, that makes it tough.
So, and it's tough getting money
Yeah.
from the ACS for these patients.
For
And
local things.
Yes, and when you're diagnosed and you start treatment, you need help.
That's kind of you'll run into Relay for Life has been an outstanding organization. They've done wonderful things for a lot of people, but it seems like as time wore on, a lot of folks decided we need to focus more funding locally. Is that kind of the thought process
Yes.
behind it?
Yeah.
Yes.
We decided that if we split our money and give half of it to the support group, which in turn gives out money annually to, I don't know exactly the term.
It's called travel assistance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when a patient, is diagnosed, then
Yeah, so they're given mileage or gas money and
if they have chemo, they get $600. If they get radiation, if they have radiation, they get $600. If unfortunately a patient has to do both, they get $1,200.
oh boy,
And that's in a calendar year.
yeah.
And if after their first check and they're still doing treatment, they qualify again.
Wow. Well, every little bit helps. It must just, for folks who are facing the problem. Okay, it just must be a huge help for them.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
For example, back in 1987, I was diagnosed with cancer. At that point, there was not a lot of local facilities that
Right.
would help as far as treatments, doctors, and things like that. I opted to go to Champaign to Carl Clinic.
Yeah.
So, you're talking about a 2-hour one-way trip every day. When I was doing my radiation, it was every day for 5 days a week for about a month.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so that takes up a lot of money and a lot of time, and I had several volunteers, but it just with the way that the support group is doing it now, they have really stepped up and they're doing tremendous things for the patients here in Clay County. $600 for chemo treatments for a year, or $600 for radiation. That's a lot of good help.
Now, tell me a little bit about the affiliation with the Clay County Support Group, because this is 2 different organizations,
Yes,
isn't it,
yes.
Nancy?
They started first. I don't really know the year they started, but they started as a support group.
Yeah.
They had meetings. People came, they talked,
Yeah.
and it helped them. But then again, like a lot of groups, people stopped coming to the meetings.
Yeah.
But at some point in time, people started giving them money who they knew there were patients out there who needed some money to help
Yeah.
with travel. So
There are some patients and patients' families.
yes.
that-
So they started getting money. People, when a person passed, memorials would go to
Yeah.
them. And when we split, we knew they needed funds. So they have their group, and we give them funds, and then they distribute the checks.
So the Crusaders really are just a fundraising arm. You guys aren't. You guys don't receive applications for people for asking for money at all or anything.
Well, actually, I mean, we work close enough together. A lot of our
With the-
committee people
Yeah.
have the forms.
Yeah.
And they can contact any of us, Nancy Travis, Marge Kessler. They can contact any of those if they need a form. And we've tried to make sure that the clinic here, where Dr. D comes, the Effingham office at the Cancer Center, they have forms out there, if they need a form.
I tell you what, let's do. Let's take a quick break. We're going to talk about some of the good we're going to show some of the pictures of the good that they've been doing in the community, as well as tell you about what some things coming up for the the Clay County Cancer Crusaders, right?
Very good.
I got it right. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the host. I'm such an idiot. We'll be back right after this. Do stick around. Scheid Diesel Service Company is your anything diesel full service center and fuel injection shop. Scheid Diesel offers the quickest turnaround times to get you back on the road. Scheid Diesel can service any diesel engine from agricultural, construction, heavy-duty truck, and automotive. Let Scheid rebuild your pump, injectors, or turbos. Need custom fuel lines? Scheid has you covered. With a drive-in service, they offer a variety of services, including oil changes, engine rebuilds, DOT inspections, and DPF cleanings. For unmatched quality, think Scheid Diesel Service Company. Anything diesel.
At Midwest Farm and Land, we've got a team of dedicated land, home, and commercial experts ready to help.
We understand that buying or selling a property can be extremely stressful. Let our folks take care of you and help you find your perfect piece of property.
Whether it's recreational or hunting land, farmland, homes, or commercial, we're there to help.
Local experts with national reach. If you're interested, give us a call, 618-532-1961, or check us out on the website, midwestfarmco.com.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LaMonsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get ahead of the game at Carter Athletic Academy, where the goal is to transform you into the best young athlete you can be. Train for top performance in football, volleyball, soccer, baseball, and softball. Professional private lessons and clinics are always available with Carter Athletic Academy's expert training staff. Carter's exclusive Hit Track system brings skill development as well as exciting gameplay to batting cages. Plus, the Academy is the perfect spot for your special event or celebration. The Carter Athletic Academy in Fairfield. You'll be about as tall as Mr. Costas. He's not a very tall man. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. We are talking about the Clay County Cancer Crusaders today here with Rick Gibbs along with Nancy Mills. And we've been talking about a lot of the good things that you do. You've got something coming up that is kind of it's kind of for all the folks, and it's kind of giving back to the folks who've given you guys stuff, right? Tell me what's coming up.
It's the Survivor Dinner.
The Survivor Dinner.
Yes.
All right. When is this?
May 24th from 4 to 6 at the First Baptist Church.
May 20.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Which one's the Baptist Church?
It's on East 3rd Street. It's straight north of the police department.
Okay.
And then on your right-hand side.
Okay.
So they'll enter on the east end of the alley and drive west to pick up their meal.
Which leads me to question. I thought the pandemic was over, Nancy. Well, come on, Rick. Come on, Nancy. Is the pandemic over?
Oh, I hope so.
We all hope so.
We just have to organize and set dates for all of our stuff. So many months ahead of time.
I understand.
And when we set dates, we just didn't know if people would feel comfortable with a sit-down meal yet.
Well, and that's the thing. If you're a cancer survivor, you probably do have the occasional health issues remaining that you don't want to catch a cold because it's a little bit worse deal, right?
Yeah, and if you're actually going through treatments at the time and you're up to eating, your immune system is compromised because of the chemo that you're getting.
Yeah. Okay. So what are we having? What's the meal?
I'll let Rick tell this because him and his wife Sherry.
Are you cooking?
Part of it.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's not. I don't really call it cooking, but warming it up. I do mashed potatoes.
Well, see, now that's cooking, I guess. Are we peeling and the?
Oh no.
Oh no, that's not cooking.
But he makes them just as good as a real mashed tater.
We get a lot of compliments on them. Not necessarily. I do this for a church camp also.
Yeah.
Me and a friend of mine, and we'll make. I don't know, 6 to 9 gallons of mashed potatoes at a meal sometimes.
That's a lot of mashed potatoes.
That's a lot of mashed potatoes. I don't do that much for this Survivor dinner. Usually make, I think 6 gallon is the most I've made.
So you're doing them with these aren't. I mean, these will just have they still have the peel on.
No.
So you're powdered them.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that makes sense too.
But it's like anybody that deals with powder mixes for anything. I do this for another where I make sausage gravy. There's certain things that I do that I tweak it beyond what the recipe calls for.
Really?
Yeah.
So
add a little of this here or a little of that there.
So we're gonna have. Will this be mashed potatoes that are white, or will they have a little golden butter?
Not so much more white.
Okay.
Yeah. It's. I don't get that much butter into it.
Do you
I mean, I don't mind it, but it's kind of. Sometimes you got to hold back some of your personal flavor interests.
You're cooking for everyone, aren't
That's
you?
right. That's right.
Okay. In addition to your famous mashed potatoes, what else is we're going to have?
We're going to have roast beef.
Okay.
Green beans. We'll have a roll and
gravy.
And gravy. Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And are we doing dessert?
No, with it being a drive-through, we didn't do dessert because you're either going to need the same dessert or you're going to have people sitting there in line deciding which kind of pie they wanted. So we didn't do dessert.
Yeah, I wanted the chocolate pie. No, you get the banana cream.
Yes.
No, I want the custard. No. Yeah. Well, that's really cool. And these will all be takeout, I guess.
Yes.
So where do the folks are going to drive in? You mentioned it, but I think I interrupted you as you were doing that.
That's fine. The church, like I said, is on East 3rd Street. I believe the physical address is 203, 201, something like that. And they'll go to the end of the block and come into the alley on the east end of that block and drive west to the back door.
Okay. And if you have a pretty good database of folks, of survivors here in the county.
407.
And you have sent them all letters and notifications, right?
Yes.
Do we know how many are coming?
Not very many.
What we're saying is what I'm getting to in a roundabout way. is that if you have, even if you haven't gotten an invitation,
Yes.
but if you have gotten an invitation, by all means, let you folks know.
Yes.
Is it okay to make a phone call, or will the cards work? Because
Well, no, because
cards were kind of having some postal issues, right?
Yeah, we have now found out that we've got about 20 cards that have been returned to us.
That we know of.
Yeah, that we
Yeah.
know of at this point, and we don't know why. But I'm going to investigate it.
So this was the original. These were
This
the
was some
original
of the
invitations.
original cards that went out. Yes, and they've came back.
They have come back to you. Okay, so if you have been invited to this before, right?
If
And
this
you're a
is
member
where
of it.
this is where we also have a situation where we have a lot of survivors out there that were survivors before our two groups were in existence.
Right.
And the only way we have these survivors in our list is from word of mouth. They've told us,
Yeah.
we've helped them, whatever. So we just need any survivor in Clay County. If you've not called in, we don't care if you've not got a card, but if you call in, we can get your information then if you've never been invited, and we can get you put down for a meal.
Well, there you go. And that's the thing. If someone is currently going through a treatment like you're talking about, this is what a nice deal that you don't have to you don't have to cook your own food or so. I've got a brother-in-law and another brother-in-law that passed with cancer. One is a survivor still, one is not. And yeah, he's never really in the mood to cook. So again, what's the best way to let you know? Can you go on Facebook or give you a phone call or
You can
what?
go on Facebook, look up Nancy Mills
Okay.
or Sherry Gibbs.
Okay.
You can call me at 618-508-2974.
Okay. 508-2974. Is that right?
508-2974.
All right, that was
yes.
off my memory. How about
Yes.
that?
And then-
508-2974.
And Sherry's phone number is 618-508-3924.
Okay. 508-3924.
Very
That's
good.
pretty close. The numbers are pretty close there. That's all right. So yeah, if you are interested in eating, and again, this is on May 24th. You see, I'll forget that. I'll remember the phone numbers, but I'll forget that. If you're interested in eating, enjoying the Survivors Dinner, by all means, let them know, because they need to. You need to know how much roast beef
By
to
the
cook.
14th would be good, but we'll be buying a little extra food.
Yeah.
But if they could let us know by the 14th, because we are going to need
Who's
to
cooking
start
the roast
buying.
beef?
Oh, Sherry.
Sherry does the roast beef.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
How's she do it?
All night long, and it's delicious.
In the oven, yeah. Just
Ladies and
oh
gentlemen,
my, it's
you must have a big oven.
we've done this before. we actually use roaster pans.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
well that makes sense.
And there again, we've done this for our church camp too. So we fine-tuned it.
Which
before
church
we-
camp? Are you doing Oil Belt
it's,
or Union?
No, it's
or?
Brush Creek.
Brush Creek down there. Yeah,
south of
okay.
Xenia.
Yeah, they do. That's a nice camp. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to talk a little bit more about the upcoming events. They've got all kinds of more stuff coming up. You stick around. Back after these. Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local hand-cooked tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LaMonsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire, but my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, together, we're going to rebuild. Our employees depended on it. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance. North Wayne Insurance Agency in Flora is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. My guests today, Rick Gibbs down there, Nancy Mills right here, and we are talking about the Clay County Cancer Crusaders. Upcoming events, and we talked about Survivor Dinner. Again, if you are a cancer survivor, by all means, enjoy this free meal. They don't pay for it, right?
No.
Okay, it's free. Just making sure.
This year it is for just the survivor, with the amount of invites we had to send out and the cost of the food that's went up so dramatically.
There you go. Well, that's cool. So by all means, let them know that you can make it or that you're interested and you would like a meal. But also coming up over the next few months, you have another few things. Tell me a little bit about
Crop for a Cure.
If you wish. Yeah,
Okay.
Crop for a Cure. I had it written down, but I didn't know what you wanted to talk about. Tell me about Crop for a Cure.
That's the next one, and it is June 10th and 11th. We're very fortunate. We're going to be able to do it at the junior high this year here in Flora. It starts at 3 p.m. on Friday.
What's that date again?
June 10th and 11th.
Okay.
And it goes from 3 p.m. to 3 a.m.
What?
Lisa Haycock does that late shift. So there's 12 hours. Then
It's a 12-hour. Okay, what is Crop for a Cure?
Well, hang on, I'm not done, because we
Okay.
open back up at 7 o'clock
Oh,
Saturday
my
morning.
gosh.
And we go till 7 o'clock Saturday night.
So it's 24-hour total.
You have the access to 24 hours of, we have ladies who come in and they scrapbook.
Yeah.
And that's what the whole event started out. And then ladies signed up who like to quilt. People like me, I don't do either one, so I just take family photos, I organize photos, I make silk flower arrangements, I visit and I eat. So we feed you well.
Well, you have food. Yeah, I was going to say.
Yes,
tell me about food.
We'll have raffles. We'll have some games. We have lots of fun, laughs, and sometimes tears.
How do you make money out of this? What's the?
It costs,
is this an admission?
Yes, it costs $60 per participant.
Okay.
And if you want a T-shirt, it's $15.
It's $15 on top of the 60, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. Rick and I, we heard an error earlier, and we were trying to figure it out. So yeah, we were confused. Nancy never makes a mistake. Trust me. But yeah, it's $60 entry and $75 with the T-shirt.
And
right?
we have raffles. We have some really nice raffle items.
Really?
Yes.
Now I must ask you: are the T-shirts are they dedicated to the Crop for the
Yes.
Cure? Okay,
Yes.
so they aren't this one.
Yes.
It's not that one.
No, that T-shirt is one that we just sell to the general public.
Okay.
A lady, Janet Lewis with Nanny's Creations, designed that for us last year.
Oh, that's really cool.
And we have several of those still in stock. I have them.
Okay.
And they're $20 a piece.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And all of course, all the funds of that go to the
Crusaders.
Crusaders as
Yep.
well. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. So Crop for the Cure. Do I need to register for this, or how does
Yep.
this work?
You need
in
to.
advance.
I just asked Lisa before I came in here, and she said she had May 31st as the deadline, but we can take up to 100 participants. Right now, we're a little over half of that.
Okay.
So we still have several more we could register. So if you want to do it, if you're interested, Lisa is up here at the WIN office here in Flora. You can contact her on Facebook. Her phone number is 508-1663.
508-1663. See, I got that one right too.
Good. Yes, you're doing good.
I'm feeling very good about myself. Yes. That's for sure. All right, crop for a cure. I'm doing what if
you can scrapbook. You can quilt.
Okay. Do I need to bring scrapbooking materials with me, or what do I need to do?
That's where I was going next. The first year I participated, I just stood there in awe that, these little beach wagons you use at the beach.
Yeah.
These ladies will bring in 2 and 3 wagon loads of scrapbooking, and then they also might have their scrapbooking bags.
It's almost like a roll around suitcase.
Yes.
With a handle.
Yeah.
You see people in the airport, the smaller ones
with scissors.
With scissors and pens and papers and who knows what.
Yeah. And
stamps
and the quilters come in with their quilting supplies and sewing machines. Somebody usually shows up with an ironing board and an iron. It's
that's pretty cool.
Oh, it is. It is.
I actually, with my hobby, I debated about.
What's your hobby?
Model railroading.
Okay.
I like to work with kits for cars and buildings and different things like that. I just haven't been able to have the time to do the event as a participant. It's been, helping get things ready and stuff.
Yeah, this is
that would be pretty cool.
This isn't just for women. We had a man about 3 years ago who participated.
I must admit, this sounds terrifically fascinating, and for people with clumsy hands like me, a terrible idea.
Well, since I
but everybody else has nicer, better hands than me.
I'm thinking about even taking a jigsaw this.
Are you really?
Yeah. Me and another lady have painted. We painted some barn quilts on wood.
Will you have somebody spend all 24 hours there other than Lisa?
There are some ladies who get their money's worth, and they stay sometimes till 3:00 in the morning.
How about that?
Yeah.
And then come back at 7.
Not me. If I'm coming in at 7 Saturday morning, I usually leave 8.
Okay.
Earlier that day.
Well, I see now that makes a ton of sense.
Yeah.
All right. So that is coming up on June 10th and 11th. Let Lisa know.
Yes. And also, if there's any high school helpers out there, we would love to have some high school helping these ladies bring all their stuff in.
Oh, I see.
And we could have them doing all kinds of odd jobs if they.
And this is going to be at Floyd Henson?
Yes.
Okay.
If they need community service hours, yes.
Well, there you see. They always need community service hours. It's part of the student the graduation thing now.
Yes.
They have to have some particular.
We've had some excellent high school helpers.
I tell you what, let's do. We're going to take one more quick break. We got 2 or 3 other things we want to talk about. I got some pictures I want to show. I'm wondering how the Harrell house got egged. Actually, did people throw eggs at it? We're going to talk about that here on Big Talk again here with Nancy Mills and Rick Gibbs. Back right after this. Do stick around.
Make Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield your fashion leader. We're the little boutique with the big inventory of beautiful, trendy outfits and clothing in a wide array of your favorite name brands. And don't forget our large selection of jewelry and accessories. Carnaby Square is Southern Illinois' largest dealer of Brighton. At Carnaby Square, we take pride in our one-on-one, knowledgeable customer service and look forward to helping you create your own special look. Plus, always free gift wrapping. Find endless gift ideas 24/7 at CarnabySquare.com and on our Facebook page. Shop the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield, Carnaby Square.
Napa know-how.
At Flora Auto Parts, you can count on the Napa know-how experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, your locally owned Napa store carries a large inventory of parts for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced counter people understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa know-how at Flora Auto Parts.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lamontsonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose Auto Owners Insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who have put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance.
Harrison Insurance in Louisville is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. I'm joined here by Rick Gibbs along with Nancy Mills. See, now Rick Gibbs sitting back down. Rick was off messing with the computer. He wanted to see how the computer works. So there you go. Were you satisfied?
Oh, yeah.
All right. There you go. Okay. Last month or 2 months ago. Easter.
Yes.
Tell me what the World Egg My House is. That seems like a dare that you don't want somebody to take up.
Well, Jenny Harrell, an employee of Wynn here, her daughter Madison, seen this fundraiser out there somewhere. So last year, her and several girls organized this, and what it amounted to was you contacted them and you ordered. If you bought 30 eggs, it cost you $20.
So you're ordering Easter eggs.
You're ordering Easter eggs, and Madison and the girls filled them, and then the night before Easter, Saturday night late, they took them to all these houses and hid them.
They took them. They
They
really.
actually- yes.
So they were helping the Easter Bunny out.
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
And then
Here they are presenting you the check. How much?
Yes.
How much money did they raise for you all through that?
$1,240.
No kidding. That's like 5 or 10% of what you get every year. Just their idea like that.
Yes, it's things like that really help us bring in the money that.
How many eggs do you think in total they ended up doing?
1,300 and some.
And
this year, I recruited. We got the Crusaders.
You got some helpers?
And we all went to the church, and we stuffed a bunch of Easter eggs. We helped them.
Okay, so these weren't real eggs. They weren't painting real eggs.
Yeah, these are plastic eggs.
Oh.
We put
I was sitting there trying to think about painting.
Oh, heavens no.
1,200 Easter eggs.
Oh, my gosh, no.
Because I'm sitting there thinking, you used to have the little metal thing with you drop it drop it into the stainer or something like that. Yeah, that's been a while, but they probably do. Well, that's outstanding.
Yes.
You probably have folks come up with interesting things all the time for fundraising
We
events.
get a lot of money through memorials. People, they'll give us memorials for their loved ones. We sell the Rada products. It's Rada cutlery, knives and stuff. Somebody will message me and say, hey, I need some, and I'll put it out there. And one time I put it out there. It doesn't take much to make an order, and I had like a $1,500 order when it was all said and done.
And a portion of that comes.
We get 40%.
Hey, that's really good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Is the Rada cutlery is it pretty good stuff?
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah.
We can be using that on the roast beef.
Oh, yeah. and at church camp, too.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's outstanding. Coming up this summer, though, is a biggie. Tell me about coming up in July.
I'll let Rick take this one.
Oh, okay.
Do you golf, Rick?
I do not, and it's a good thing probably because there probably be people that get hurt if I golf. No, I've tried it, and it's just not my sport.
Oh, well, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
We're going to have a golf scramble.
Okay.
That will be July the 9th, starting at 8 o'clock.
Okay.
If you want to participate, you need to contact J.R. Lewis on Facebook or call him at 618-599-4510.
Now, see, now this one I'm writing down. 4510, the 599-4510, J.R. Lewis to sign up. Now, are you going to be doing 2 different sets of golfers, or just one 8 a.m. and no afternoon group?
I think it's just what they call
it's a shotgun.
Shotgun.
I was going to say, all I know is
and I
registrations.
Don't think there's different.
Yeah,
I think it's
registrations.
like around 90 to 100 people.
90, because we have to limit it to 15 teams of 6-man teams or women. Yeah.
I think you're going to have to. It sounds like to me you're going to have two sessions.
Well, right now we have 8 teams already signed up.
Have you really?
Mhm.
So you've got room for another 7 teams?
Yes.
6-man teams, six player teams. Whew. Yeah, that's if they aren't splitting up, that's going to be a big crowd on the golf course.
And I'm like him. They take so many. They start them at different holes.
Right.
I'm like him. I don't know anything about golf.
That's how that works.
Some of it I know.
That's how that works.
Yes.
Well, that's going to be a lot of fun. You're going to have food out there and all that kind of stuff.
Yes.
Yes, pork burgers.
We don't do anything without food, hardly.
Yeah.
Even our meetings.
Yes, yes, at our meetings, yes.
Oh, I do have a couple of pictures from last year. Well, there's your golf golf towel. Are you going to have a new towel?
Yeah.
Wonderful. And there's I don't know, are those the winners from last year?
Yes.
Who are some of those people? Do you remember?
Ahead, Rick.
Well, the first one on the right-hand side is Stephen Hamilton.
Okay. I was going to say, I know who the first one on the left is.
And then the next one, kind of in front of him, is Josh Gibbs.
Okay.
That's his son.
That's my son.
All right.
Josh and Stephen played on the high school team when they were in high school.
Oh, that's cool.
And so did Clayton. I think he was a year older.
Clayton's the tall one.
Yeah.
And then, oh my gosh.
Luke.
I'm sorry, Luke. Suzuki. Ski. I know him by Ski.
Yeah.
Actually, all 4 of those guys are really good friends through high school and stuff, and golf together quite a bit. And then David, the little one, that's my grandson.
Okay.
And then Julie Hill, who was, I guess, now the former owner.
Yeah, they
Right.
sold it.
And her husband, Ron.
Okay.
And then
I say that just changed over, didn't it? Like,
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So how are you working with the new owners yet? Or
We haven't been in contact, but I've been in contact with Julie, and she said everything's still on course
Yeah,
for our scramble.
yeah.
So yeah.
Well, that's really cool. And I guess nepotism had nothing to do with that team winning.
No, those guys were pretty good golfers. I mean, obviously, Ron and Julie had to be pretty good because they have an opportunity to practice a lot. But
Well, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. So, again, if you want to get into that one, you need to call 599-4501.
Uh-huh.
And
no, 4510.
Yeah, 4510.
I said it right the first time, and I wrote it down
You're
wrong.
dyslexic.
I am
And
dyslexic.
just to entice people, men, I guess,
Men or women?
we're going
They
to
can't
have
see that.
a Henry Big Boy 357 with side loading gate gun
That's the
on a raffle. And
That's the rifle.
We're going to sell it for a month before the scramble and then at the scramble, and it'll be given away
Ooh,
then.
May I see this?
Mm-hmm. And then we're also going to have a Glock 19 9mm handgun that will be involved in the raffles we have that day.
So these are 1 ticket for $5, folks, or 5 tickets for $20. You're cutting yourself out of $5 there.
Well, sometimes when you give them a deal, they.
Yeah, I guess that. Now, who donated these guns?
Well, they weren't donated. We buy them at
Buy 'em at Mel's?
Yes,
Okay.
and he's Adam is very, very good to us. Adam and Mel are.
Well, that's outstanding. Plus, you get $25 in-store credit. That'll be good for
Ammunition.
ammunition.
If anymore, if you can get the ammunition for what you want, though.
Let me see the Glock.
Oh, okay.
You passed right
I'm
over.
sorry. There you go.
That's all right. That's all right. Okay, so again, a Glock 9mm handgun, and same pricing on the tickets for that, right? 2 different raffles, though.
This one here will go in the other raffle where it's buy a ticket for $1 or 6 for $5 or an arm length for 10.
Oh, okay.
That goes like that.
Several different ones.
Yes. You just need to come out and buy tickets.
There'll be a 50-50 raffle.
Yeah.
There'll be several different items that will interest some women and a lot of the guys, and some of the guys. It depends on what your interests are.
Yes.
Well, that's cool. That'll be a lot of fun. Again, that is on July 9th. It's a Saturday, I presume?
Yep.
Okay. So July 9th. What else do we have coming up? I know, my favorite one is Lincoln Thanksgiving.
Well, in September,
Okay.
we have apple dumplings that we make.
We see, I like that one too.
and then November, right before Thanksgiving, we make our wheat crescent rolls.
Now, how many dumplings do you typically make? And
We made about 600 last year. Yeah.
and the wheat crescent rolls, how many?
We made about
I wasn't
22.
there. I
About
was a little incapacitated.
You weren't available.
I was not.
In fact, this is a good time right now. I think through my thoughts, he was had some health issues going on. I didn't calculate correctly when we made them last year. I think we made 22 or 2,400 rolls. And so we had some extra. Well, they've been in the freezer all this time. They're still fine. You can either put them in the microwave or an oven and heat them up. And we have some. If anybody would like to have some, we have about 8 or 9 bags of
Get a hold of you.
left. Yes. Yeah.
Get a hold of you. Well, you see, those are great. Those rolls, they work just fine. I would say that freezing wouldn't have hurt them anything at all.
Yeah.
I've had them up to a year after.
Yeah.
But they're just as good as the dead. Well, maybe not quite as good, but they're pretty darn good.
Make your own strawberry butter or something like that, and off you go.
Oh, cinnamon butter is really
Cinnamon butter on a wheat
I
crescent.
think cinnamon honey butter, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about fundraising later. We're gonna think about food now.
That's for me.
All right, I've got one other picture here. This not this one. Here you are.
Yes.
Tell me what this picture is.
That's us handing our money over to, on the right is Marge Kessler, and the next one is Nancy Travis, and they are with the support group, and that's handing their money to them this year.
How about
Or
that?
for last year, sorry.
$22,000 raised the last year.
Now, that was
raised
just to
for them.
Yes, and then we give, I believe,
You gave 18.
I think we give 18 to Siteman.
Wow. That is, ladies and gentlemen, that's some fundraising. That's out of this world. And you really can't do it without these people, can you?
No.
I mean, they
One
have
more-
to come to buy or support in some way.
Yeah. And I'm going to put in real quick, when you say a lot of people in the community help us, Sandy Thomas has done this multiple times. She makes cookie kits.
Okay.
And then she puts in icing and all kinds of sprinkles. She did that for Easter for us, so we had Easter egg cookie kits.
Oh, that's really
and
cool.
And she's done it at Christmas. Seemed like there's Valentine's Day. She's done that several times for us, and it's really helped us.
That's outstanding. Well, Rick, I'm so glad you're feeling better and able to participate in these things. It wouldn't have been any fun without you.
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to think that.
Nancy, thank you so much. And again, the folks, the Clay County Cancer Crusaders do an outstanding job. If you want any further information on any of the stuff that we talk about, take a look on Facebook, right? You'll have all that kind of business.
Our meetings are the second Tuesday of every month at 6 o'clock at the First Baptist Church.
Second Tuesday, that means you got one tomorrow.
Yes.
Or tonight. I'm sorry.
No, tomorrow. Yeah, tonight. Yes, tonight. Yes, tonight.
Come to a meeting tonight. Yes. Come to a meeting at what time?
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock tonight. If you feel like you want to help out, that would be outstanding. Rick, thank you so much for being. Oh, you're going to tell me how much did you raise? How much have you raised in total?
$349,500.
Unbelievable.
Since 2011.
In the last 11 years. That's great. Well done, guys. Congratulations. Thanks a lot for watching Big Talk, folks. We'll see y'all next time. Have a great day.